I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. President Obama's speech to West Point graduates May 28th won't be his only visit to the Hudson Valley this month. The president will be speaking in Tarrytown overlooking the Tappan Zee Bridge on Wednesday as part of his push to convince Congress to provide more funding for road and bridge repairs. A new Tappan Zee Bridge is being built, and White House officials have called the $3.9 billion project one of the country's most important infrastructure priorities. During the Tappan Zee speech, the president is expected to talk about the need to provide more money for the nation's Highway Trust Fund, which the administration claims will run out of funds by the end of the summer, putting some projects in jeopardy. Construction of the new Tappan Zee Bridge was approved for a $1.6 billion federal loan, the largest ever awarded under the Transportation Infrastructure and Innovation Act. Now keep checking here at Record Online for the latest information concerning the president's visit to the Tappan Zee Bridge this Wednesday. City of Newburgh police say an emergency call brought officers to the scene of a shooting last night. Happened at around 9:30 p.m. outside a residence at number 48 Johnson Street, where a 17-year-old boy had suffered a gunshot wound to the wrist. The teen's identity was not released. He was being treated for the non-life-threatening wound at St. Luke's Hospital. Newburgh Police Chief Michael Ferraris says the search is on for the shooter. And another Newburgh shooting is in the news today. 20-year-old Lamont Williams of Newburgh has been arraigned on an attempted murder charge for an April 17th shooting. Prosecutors say Williams shot the 21-year-old victim in the hip, shin, and ankle on Courtney Avenue in retaliation for an earlier fight. Williams pled not guilty during arraignment proceedings today. His attorney says he has an alibi. Elsewhere, a Liberty man is facing a rape charge involving a teenage runaway. 40-year-old Robert Dunn Sr. was arrested after the 16-year-old girl was found hiding under a tarp in the woods off Route 17 near Liberty. According to the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office, Dunn had been involved with the girl for several months at a residence in Fallsburg. Besides felony rape, Dunn was also charged with disseminating indecent material on a computer. The girl had been reported missing last Wednesday and had been the object of an intense police search. In Ulster County, an Ellenville man's been charged with rape, sexual misconduct, and endangering the welfare of a child for having sexual contact with a 13-year-old girl. 21-year-old Jose Torres, Jr. is alleged to have had sex with a girl at a location in the town of Wawarsing in March of 2011 and in the village of Ellenville in February of 2013. Members of the public are getting the chance today and tonight to comment on plans to address the environmental impacts from the release of muddy water from the Ashokan Reservoir into Lower Esopus Creek. Releases from the Ashokan have been a point of conflict for years. The New York City Department of Environmental Protection releases the turbid water into the creek to keep it out of the drinking water system. But officials in Ulster County say the Esopus is sometimes so muddy it looks like chocolate milk, and the releases have created major sediment buildups. The two comment sessions are being held today at SUNY Orange in Stone Ridge. Ulster County Executive Michael Hine has asked the DEC to include structural changes to the reservoir in the plan to reduce the need to discharge muddy water. Sentencing has been scheduled for July 18th for Donald Fairweather, the Wawarsing man who pleaded guilty to vehicular manslaughter for a crash last September that claimed the life of the other driver. Fairweather admitted he was speeding and driving drunk when his van slammed head-on into an oncoming vehicle on Route 52 in Walker Valley. 65-year-old Vadim Mushtak of Ellenville was killed and his wife seriously injured. Police say Fairweather was driving at around 80 miles an hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone with no signs he'd hit the brakes prior to impact. An outrage over the abuse of young girls half a world away brought about 100 people to the walkway over the Hudson on Sunday. Their Mother's Day March, one of many held across the country, brought attention to the kidnap of 276 Nigerian schoolgirls, as well as the continuing violence against women and girls in the Hudson Valley and elsewhere. Senator Charles Schumer has called on the State Department to establish a reward for information leading to the rescue of the missing girls. Dreary weather is moving in after the sunny start to our week. Tomorrow will be cloudy with a slight chance of a passing shower. The highs Tuesday will reach the low 70s. Cloudy with showers expected on Wednesday with temperatures topping out in the upper 60s. But hey, Could be worse. Parts of Wyoming have gotten up to 3 feet of snow. We'll get the news and information to help start your day in tomorrow's Times Herald Record. And breaking news is just a click away all day, right here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.